Today is Monday, December 22nd. We're going to do a little trade recap for you. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Finn. I am trying to become a profitable day trader while full-time working at Trader Joe's. Live in California, so we are trading early here. 3 hours behind, so it's all good fun. But we're going to jump into it. We're going to trade recap today. We did lose, but looking back at it, we're going to go over what we could have done. So looking at this morning, we have a couple things to look at. So we have a 4-hour gap above right here that price was trading into over the past couple days. So Thursday, Friday, we were trading up into it. And yesterday into today, we created this new week opening gap. So we had a couple things to work off of. We have price to either break out and above of this 4-hour gap to trade into higher, and there's also the new week opening gap below with obviously draws below. So since previous weeks prior, we were in a downtrend, and now we are in an uptrend. We broke above this 4-hour gap right here. We took out draws, went higher, took out draws, went higher, and now we're in this gap. So jumping down to the 15-minute and the 5-minute, we have market open. So market opened right here, and we traded inside of a 5-minute gap. So the 5-minute gap was right here. Let's grab this for you guys so we can see. So there's a 5-minute gap right here. It's kind of hard to see. Right there. Okay, there it is. And I'm just going to extend it right. So we have a 5-minute gap right here at market open. The reason this is important is, yes, we broke out of a 4-hour gap, which is this big one right here, but we wanted to break above and hold above the 5-minute gap to then seek higher. The only issue is it's at the end of the year. We are at a little before holiday, and Noni's Monday goes into Tuesday, so there's not a lot of days to trade this week. So jumping into it, right, we break out of the 5-minute gap with a lot of buying pressure. We haven't really retraced since, the opening of the week yesterday into today. And to seek higher, we would have had to go up another 30 points to just reach the first drop. So although we did break above the 5-minute gap, price wanted to retrace to seek out the draws below. Right, we have these four or five draws. I guess there's another one right here, but you get the point. So we broke below after sweeping out liquidity from all the potential longs or shorts or whatever, and we broke below. So swap out liquidity, we traded back into this 4-hour gap right here, and created a 15-minute gap all the way up right here. So we can use this 15-minute gap as our entry. Even though it's not a huge candle right here, I think it's like 12-ish points on the 5-minute, and on the 15, I think it was like 19 points. Yeah, like 19 points. So I like to look for 40 points or more on my gaps or my candles, and then use the gaps in between. But the reason why this one is considered valid is we had this push up. We immediately broke structure to the downside, taking out the first drop and second drop, and then we retraced back up into it. We can see on the 5 and the 1, right, we had a clear retracement back into the gap. Same on the 1-minute. Right, took out a couple draws, retraced back into it. We didn't break above, and then again, right here. Let's make that a little. Oh, there it is. That's stupid. Right, so right here, we had a break below this fair value gap that was created on the way up, showing that price wants to continue going lower. So what we could have done was taken this long or this short on the way down initially off the 15-minute gap, which is the initial break of structure, or we could have waited for the retracement as price shot back up into the gap, and then taking a short on the way down. So there was a retracement back into this 5-minute gap. That price did not break above. We tapped into the 50% and then seeped lower, which again is tapping into the 15-minute gap. Or you could have traded back into the 1 minute, saw that price tapped into the 15-minute, and then taken this short entry as price broke below this gap right here, seeking lower draws. Couple options this morning. I unfortunately got stopped out as I took the long of the 5-minute. It's all good. But this is my trade recap for what could have been. It's always good to go back and learn from your mistakes, find what was there, what you missed. And we can see on Top Step, right, same kind of thing, 5-minute gap above, trading inside this 4-hour gap. And if we go into, right, the 4-hour, right, as it turns to 7 o'clock, we did close below. You can see there's no candle close above inside that 4-hour. So we closed below, bearish, tapped into new week opening gap. Same thing for Lucid. Obviously, it's the same chart on all three of these. Boom, take the short either right here, retracement into the 15, take it there. You can take it right here, targeting the new week gap, or lower draws, any of these for, whatever your R would have been. Unfortunately enough, on my Lucid, I am down on all these accounts because I'm trading 3 of them. So right around $679, $700. It's not the best price. So 4 days in, $700. Trying to keep the account at a steady pace here. So probably, well, definitely will not be trading tomorrow. Christmas Eve, Christmas, Friday, taking the weekend off. Monday, Tuesday, we'll see, depending on price action, how I'm feeling, what I'm doing, and all that. On my Top Step accounts, these are not looking too hot either. Yeah, today I lost $1,600 due to miscalculated contracts and over leveraged, so that was not cool. As you can see, I was trading them perfectly fine, a couple losses, a couple wins, break evens, and then today it was over leveraged. I mismanaged my contract sizing. I double clicked the button on accident, so it is what it is. Lost these accounts. My balance is 48,403 and my maximum loss is 48,451, so I'm under. I don't know how they're still alive, but those are lost. So now I'm just working with my 3 Lucid accounts. I'll probably just take off these for 8, 9, 10, 11 days going into the new year. Maybe I'll trade the 1st and the 2nd. I don't know. Come back on the 5th and we'll start here. So that is 7, 14, 13 days, 12 days-ish. All good though. Trade recap. Again, market sold off because we didn't close above the 4-hour gap. We wanted to target these draws below into the new week opening gap. We had these first initial draws that caused the market to go back up. Didn't break above the 15-minute gap again, which sold off even more. Boom, there it is right there. If you have any questions about this trade recap, let me know. Leave a like, subscribe. If you have any further topics you want me to cover, again, leave them down below. And I'll catch you on the next one, whenever that is. Peace out. Have a Merry Christmas. Have a good New Year. And